Hey guys, it's Matt. So last week I ran a bunch of straw polls to figure out where the community stood on various issues and various updates that could be added into Runescape, particularly old school. These updates would help enhance the player experience and help the old school community stay revived and healthy and enjoying old school RuneScape and not getting bored. So let's look at some of these topics. I'm going to leave all the straw polls in the description. You guys can vote, and I'm going to send all these straw polls over to some of the community members at Jagex to see if any of these could be added into the next official poll, and we could vote for it officially in that sense. So let's dive right in here and see what we got. So the first issue that was brought up to me the other day was a PJ timer to prevent one-on-one fights from being interrupted in Edgeville. Now, Bonesaw came up with this idea back in 2011 in the pre-EOC era, and it was a major issue. PJing was a major issue. It still exists on Old School, so that's one of the topics. Smoking kills quest, yes or no? A lot of you guys want a Slayer helm, but Jagex has kind of hit this and said, well, maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. I'd like to get the feedback down below for that. Bang tabs. Everybody wants bang tabs. Yes or no? If you don't want bang tabs, it's up to you, but you have the choice of voting no on that. Really don't see how that's a big issue because bank organization really helps the player. Bank search. I think everybody here would love to be able to find their items in their bank rather easily. I know I scroll up and down many times to try to find a ring of dueling or a games necklace, and it's hard to organize my bank. So I definitely would love to have a bank search. A PVM update to introduce tormented demons with the re-edition of Dragon Claws. Now this is a very sensitive topic. It's kind of hard, but at the same time, maybe Jagex could add a monster and Dragon Claws back or something like that. Love to get your feedback on that. Custom fight pits with some sort of ranking system. This is kind of to separate fight pits into various categories, allow level 50s to 60s to fight each other, 60s to 70s, maybe have a ranking system. Could be kind of cool, an enhancement of fight pits. Maybe not needing too much new development on that. PVM update for God Wars or an equivalent addition to the game. Everybody's been talking about God Wars or something for the game, and I think that if they could come out with something with new drop table, it would be really cool. I know they're coming out with the Nightmare Zone. Not exactly sure what the rewards are going to be, but there definitely needs to be something new very quickly, very soon, to keep the players happy. So I think that's a pretty cool addition to the game. Personally, know that they cannot redesign God Wars as it stands right now with the development team that they have, because they only have a few staff members working on Old School. But at the very least, there should be something new added for PVMers. Right now, all there is Dagonoths, Jad, and that's about it. The final idea that was brought up on my live stream was to have 2 to 3 true F2P Old School worlds to invite new players to RuneScape. Basically, have a small amount of F2P worlds that are actually F2P, that limits the amount of bots and actually welcomes new legit players to play Old School and level their accounts and then have an F2P experience before they went and became a member. And I think this would actually increase the base for Old School, because I think there's a lot of people who would love to have the Old School experience, try it out, relive their nostalgia, and then decide if they want to buy membership before buying the membership, then realizing, oh crap, I don't want to do this anymore. So I think that would be pretty cool. These are just my ideas. These were also ideas that were sent over during the live stream. People really wanted these polls put on for real feedback to be gathered based on them. Anyway, doesn't matter what I think. I'd love to get your feedback. All the links to these straw polls are in the description. Be sure to vote on them, and you can see the results. Anyway, until tomorrow, I'm going to have 2 videos up tomorrow plus a new live stream. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.